What does the Sabbath represent? It represents the kingdom of God. And right now, we're in a simulation, practicing every 7 days, going to his kingdom, preparing for the real thing when it comes. So let's go to Hebrews 4, where it talks about entering into God's resting place. For God spoke in a certain place about the seventh day in this manner. And God rested on the seventh day from all his works. And we know that's in Genesis chapter 1. And again, concerning this, if they shall enter into my rest. So every Sabbath we enter a type of rest of holiness that will be up there in the kingdom of God. From the first day to the seventh day, every day is holy in God's realm. Consequently, since it remains for some to enter into it, and those who had previously heard the gospel did not enter in because of disobedience. What is the gospel? It's the good news of the kingdom of God. And why didn't they enter? Because of disobedience. Out of the 12 scouts, only 2 were allowed to enter, Joshua and Caleb. And when they entered the promised land, was it the kingdom? No. It's a type of the kingdom. Again, God marks out a certain day, today, saying in David after so long a time, exactly as it has been quoted above. Today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Who's supposed to be in our heart? Jesus Christ. Do not block Jesus Christ. For if Joshua had given them rest, he would not have spoken long afterwards of another day. And they still kept the Sabbath. Anytime you have a society keeping the Sabbath day, it's saying the kingdom is coming. We're not there yet, but it's coming. And so we do this every 6 days. It's a cycle. The kingdom is coming. The kingdom is coming. And are you preparing for it on the 6th day? There remains, therefore, Sabbath-keeping for the people of God. In other words, vision. There remains a hope for something better than our current situation. And we're living in a simulation. And we want to get out of it so we can go to heaven. For the one who has entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his works, just as God did from his own works. And he gave a great example. He worked 6 days. But it's tough, because the world works 7 days. We should be diligent, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest anyone fall after the same example of disobedience. So we should long after the Sabbath, long to be in his holy, sacred time. It's the only day he sanctified. And he gave it to Adam, who represents mankind. And did he keep it? No. So in Adam, all die. But of the children, Abel kept it, Seth kept it, Enoch kept it, Noah, Abraham, and it's well documented that Jesus kept the Sabbath. And he's our prime example. So no matter what you're going through in the simulator, we're blasting off into God's rest, awaiting that day when we become perfected. No more sorrows, no more tears. Simulation complete.
Simulation complete.